Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's check out the IREM Collection Volume 3 running on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, the English version, and so we have Battle Chopper, also known as Mr. Heli. We have Mr. Heli's Great Adventure, this is the PC Engine version. We have Mystic Riders, or Maho Kaibitai, what's that? Gunhoki? Mystic Riders. And Dragon Breed. This is an interesting one to see again. I didn't realize, well, I don't know if it was popular or not, but I remember playing this one in the arcade quite a bit. So, let's check out Mr. Heli, or Battle Chopper first. That was pretty unique shoot 'em up. Let's see, we don't need wallpaper. Oh, let's check this one out. Oh, plus to start the game. I don't think I ever played this. I think I've only played the PC Engine version. I mean, I might have played this in a nickel arcade, you know, many, many years later. But this one's kind of unique, is that it's not it doesn't scroll by itself. You actually push the scenery along. Let me shoot down again. It actually surprises me to see the PC Engine version on here. I thought we were only going to get the arcade versions. Which is, you know, awesome. Ooh, tough game. But, you know, all IREM games were super tough. I mean, they're developers of R-Type. Tough game. We didn't even get past the first stage. Well, let's try a little harder. Ugh. That's a lot to keep track of. A lot of stuff going on. Okay, well, we can't play around too much. We got all these other versions to look at. Right, then the original Mr. Heli, Japanese version. Well, I guess this is different than the world version. It should be pretty much the same. Ugh. Tiny little bullets everywhere. Very important to get your name in there. All right, then we have the PC Engine version. Again, it's nice to see that here. Again, a pretty decent looking version of the game. I mean, obviously the lower resolution means much larger sprites. And, you know, closer in view, but, I mean, look what you get in return. You get, like, kind of a much faster running game. Yeah, I gotta say the PC Engine version is much more enjoyable to play. Yeah, it's just kind of nice having that auto aim, or the turbo fire. Yeah, PC Engine Mr. Heli is really, really well done. Like I said, it's actually kind of more fun than the arcade original. Alright, Mr. Riders. Have you ever played this? It doesn't sound familiar. I guess we'll find out here in a minute. It's got that awesome IREM art style. Sort of reminds me of Three Wonders, although that game was developed by Capcom. I don't think I've ever played this. I don't think I've ever seen the arcade version. I need to drop another quarter in. It's definitely an IREM game. Oh, look at this thing. I can definitely see the beginnings of dragon breathing here. Oh, listen to that music. It's so bouncy and happy. So very not IREM. I mean, the difficulty is definitely IREM. And all the artwork is IREM. Yeah, definitely very cool. Yeah, I can't wait to delve into that a little bit more. A bit of a hidden gem to me since I've never seen it. Alright, how about the original Japanese version? Again, usually they don't change that much about it. If anything, usually the international versions or the world versions are harder than the original Japanese versions. You know, Japan's sort of like, you know, the test site, right? And then after they find out if people are, you know, better or worse, they make some adjustments depending on the region. But in general, games are much harder for world markets or North America specifically. Hi. Hi. Come here. Oh no, what's going on? Oh no. Okay, you silly cat. Settle down. Yeah, this seems the same. man, same place. Yeah, I'd say that's just about the same as the world version. I mean, there might be some additional differences if we dive in further, but yeah, I'd say that's pretty close. Close to being the same game. Outside of the some translations on the title screen. Yes, Dragon Breed. I absolutely love this game. Doesn't seem like it was that well known. But I played this at the local nickel arcade quite a bit. Very original. And very much IREM, just hard as balls. Well, I mean, you know, if you have some sort of medical issue and your balls are indeed hard. So you can use your dragon's body as a shield. And that plays very much into the game's strategy. It's nice having the rapid fire option as well. Boy, there was a lot of button tapping in this game. But then you have the option to hold down your fire as well and do a charge shot. Again, very typical IREM of the time. Riding high off of R-Type. But still producing, you know, very original new takes on their gameplay. And it's cool having this multi-segment character, you know, as part of the player character and not just the boss. Oh, and yes, you can get off of the dragon too, and things on the collect things on the ground. Alright, let's check out the Japanese version as well. Again, I don't anticipate a lot of changes other than maybe the game's easier. Ah, yes, the flashing screens. Just did not care back in these days. Ah, darn it. Yeah, I mean, you know, not exactly like Panzer Dragoon, but the same kind of theming, right? Much different gameplay. But yeah, definitely a hidden gem. Or at least in North America, it seemed like it was a hidden gem. I just never saw a lot of people play the machine where I was. That's the thing, it's so hard to tell whether or not a game was ever successful. You know, it didn't have a good gauge on anything. All we had was the local kids around the arcade machine. No idea how it fared worldwide. Yeah, but this is definitely the gem of the collection. I mean, the other games are really good too. Don't get me wrong. But I think this one is just so unique. And again, I'm so happy to have the PC Engine Mr. Heli in here. It's a much easier game to play. And this is typical IREM, just brutally hard. Until you learn the game. When you learn the game, then it becomes a little easier. But not too easy. And because this is a checkpoint system, you know, you can't just brute force your way through it by just dumping quarters in. You actually have to get good enough to make it to the next checkpoint. can see the game adjusts its difficulty a little bit as well. So the more powerful you are, then the game gets harder. Now, I mean, just the console version, just like the balance is better on Mr. Heli. I mean, it had to last longer to the player for the home version, so they couldn't just make it, just brutally hard and have people, want to play their game. But in the arcades, that doesn't matter. Yeah, this is running really well too. I kind of remember there being a lot of slowdown in this game, and maybe they made some adjustments to have it run at full speed at all times. Or maybe it happens later. I just know that this wasn't a game that ran at a perfect 60 every single time. It would definitely, overreach its budget. But a lot of IREM games were like that. I mean, even R-Type, original R-Type, suffered from that as well. You could take advantage of it, of course. Siren. No, too bad we didn't have any systems that could do this game back when this was released. I mean, it's why there was never a home console version. I mean, the console just did not have the power to make this game. And you can see why. I mean, there's just a ton of detail, a ton of sprites everywhere. I mean, just your drag character itself would have been, it would have made the PC Engine and the Genesis and Super Nintendo choke quite often. I actually used to be pretty good at this. Of course, I've completely forgotten about it, but, it's been like 20 years since I played this game. Just like I used to be able to beat the arcade Contra with 1 credit, but yeah, you have me do it nowadays, couldn't even get it done. Not without a lot of practice. Same thing with the arcade version of Strider, because I just played that game just so much. Ugh. Now, I'm lucky to get past level 2. Although I guess it wouldn't take that long to get that good again. But it's not as if these arcade games were like super long games. They, you know, they were designed to be played standing up. So you can't make a 100-hour game, you know, with the expectation of somebody standing up playing it. You know, could kill somebody. Besides, it's only 25 cents a pop. You know? Gotta make sure that people die often enough so that they're gonna be making some money. Yeah, this is what I remember of stage 2, just being like incredibly hard until you memorize it. Darn it. Getting too wild on my movements. Sucking it up. Damn it. Too reckless. Oh, terrible. Alright, well, while we stop it there, this is meowmurai. You've been watching IREM Collection 3 running on Nintendo Switch 2. Again, you don't need a Nintendo Switch 2 to play this. You can certainly play this on the Nintendo Switch 1 and run just fine. But yeah, these are I don't know if obscure is the right word, but I think outside of Mr. Heli that they weren't necessarily like the super popular games, but they are incredibly well done, and I think this is a great opportunity for people to either discover them or have a chance to rediscover them, because they play incredibly well. And like I said, I remember some of these games having a fair bit of slowdown in them, but it doesn't seem to be a problem at this point in time. So yeah, you're getting to enjoy these versions at their very, very best. You know, the scaling's all really well done. You've got some screen options, you've got some filter options, and overall, this is really good times, and these games are challenging enough where you won't just blow through them, especially since these are checkpoint-based games. So, yeah, you can't just continue where you died. I mean, you actually have to at least be good enough to get to the next checkpoint. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.